to celebrate Second Chance Month here in April. It's a time to raise awareness and improve perceptions of justice-involved individuals, encourage second chance opportunities and fair chance hiring to drive momentum for policy change throughout our entire country. We have two folks here to introduce you to help us learn all about this. I've got Dennis Ritchie, who is the Senior Director of Reentry, and I've got Jesse Ferguson, Director of Prison and Justice Initiatives. I want to welcome both of you here to Listens Live.
Thanks, Brian.
Let's start with you, Dennis, and talk about April in general, why this is an important time for Goodwill Industries.
Yeah, April, of course, is Second Chance Month, and at Goodwill, we embrace second chances, sometimes third and fourth chances. And you know, second chances are part of American culture, just ingrained in the ideals of America. And it's so important to give people those chances because it improves their lives, their families' lives, and communities, you know, all across Kentucky.
I want to stay with you for just a second because not everybody does what Goodwill does for the second chance population. Why is that not only part of the mission of Goodwill Industries of Kentucky, but why is this then an overall benefit for our entire community?
I mean, of course, Goodwill is all about workforce. Trying to get people out of poverty. And one of the ways to do that is by giving second chances. And one of the things that we do to do that is our expungement program. So what expungement is basically the clearing of a criminal conviction after somebody has completed their sentence or after they have successfully completed probation and parole. Some offenses are eligible for expungement, and you can erase them and have them sealed.
When you have had somebody go through that process and you hear their personal stories and how that's maybe changed their outlook and what they bring to our community, how do you share those experiences with the public, and what are those moments like?
Yeah, we have a lot of great success stories at Goodwill with expungements, and just last year we expunged 5,400 records, served about 1,900 individuals across the state, and what it does for those individuals, it opens up more employment opportunities, so long-term career pathways that might not have been available to them before are now, and so obviously if they can get on a career path and not just have a job or have no job, it's a way to get them out of poverty. Yeah,
it's important work being done right now. And Jesse, I want to turn to you and talk a bit about the Aspire program, some of those things that people may not know.
Yeah, so the Aspire program is designed to reduce recidivism, and how we do that is through barrier reduction. And some of that is transportation, employment is our main focus, but we work on mental health, getting their IDs when they're released from prison. And so those are things that we do to try to help them so they're successful when they're released.
Yeah, how exactly does the program work?
So we actually go into the prisons. We have 7 partner prisons and 2 reentry centers in Kentucky. We go into the prisons and we facilitate a 15-hour workshop, a reentry workshop. And then once they complete that workshop, if they're released, they come to Louisville and enroll at one of our opportunity centers. And then we put those plans, those reentry plans into action once they're released. We have partners with, we have 3 mental health partners. We have a legal aid society, so everybody gets a legal assessment upon release. We also have a mentoring program, Mission Behind Bars. So it really is a holistic approach of trying to overcome any barrier that any of our clients can have.
Through the Aspire program, how many individuals do you think that you'll be working with?
So right now we've had 130 complete the Aspire readiness phase, which means they've completed those 15 hours while they were incarcerated, and we currently have 25 that are enrolled.
Let's talk about some of the pre-release. I know there's job training. There's a lot that goes into this. So what are some of those pieces that you want people to know about here today?
Well, one of the most unique things about this grant that I love is that we have 6 career coaches, and 5 of the 6 have justice involvement. So they've actually experienced these barriers that a lot of our clients are going to have when they get out of prison because they've also had that justice involvement. The other thing is, if I am a career coach and I go into that prison, I'm going to actually be that career coach when you come out. So you're going to see my face again, and I'm going to be there to help you overcome any barriers that you have. The other thing is it's very individualized. So what a barrier that you may have versus what Dennis may have could be completely different, and we're going to really try and work with that individual to overcome those. So you receive a career coach for it's intensive case management for 90 days, and then after that we follow for 12 months. So essentially we're working with clients for 15 months after release from prison.
What do you want people to do if they are hearing about this and they need more information, want to read up on the program, or if there's anything that you guys need that can help to keep this moving forward?
Well, one would be, the obvious would be the Goodwill website. And then the other thing is come to 909 East Broadway. That's where we're located, or any of the opportunity centers, and come and visit, and we would love to tell you more about the Aspire grant.
Okay, and Dennis, I want to kind of turn the same thing to you for some of the resources and the programs we were talking about, some of the best ways to take advantage of those.
Yeah, sure. We have 3 opportunity centers in Louisville. So South Preston on Preston Highway, our new flagship in West Louisville, 2820 West Broadway, and then the one Jesse mentioned at 909 East Broadway. So come into any of those and we'll help you.
What's the latest with the new, I was talking with Norton the other day, and I know that plans are rolling along with the hospital there. So being that the involvement, having an opportunity center has been so huge to this project, where are we with all of that right now? How's it been so far?
Yeah, super exciting. We had a ribbon cutting a couple weeks ago, and a lot of community interest. There's a lot of buzz around it, and we're excited to have all those partners in there with us, VOA, the Career Center, Kentuckiana Works, and Big Brothers, Big Sisters, so that we can provide those holistic services that Jesse had mentioned.
Well, I want to thank both of you for being here today, sharing some of these initiatives with our viewers, and for all the work that you do each and every day in the community, not just for Second Chance Month here in April, but for all of us here. I'm going to pop up the information one more time to make sure if you want more information on some of the programs we talked about here today during Second Chance Month, www.goodwillky.org, the best place to go for more information. Thanks to all of you for being with us here today on Wave Listens Live. I look forward to being here with you same time tomorrow. Have a good one.